quarantine. I got a mic though.
All right.
What's up, beautiful?
How are you, beautiful?
Kelly, mommy, how you doing?
I'm so good. How's this quarantine treating you? Because you look pretty.
Yeah, I look. You just like made. You're the second person that made my day.
Oh, good.
I have no makeup artist. I have no hairstylist anymore. So I'm like, oh, who am I today?
Well,
Thank you.
you showed up, boo. Don't you? You showed up.
Thank you. You got flawless skin. Every time you do an interview, somebody asks me about your doggone skin, what regimen you use, what you doing. Is it coffee?
It's no, I must say it ain't the coffee.
How are you quarantining?
You know what? I'm doing really good. I'm really enjoying this time with my family. Nice. I can't front sometimes, like the time becomes like redundant, and I probably organized everything in my house.
Which is good. That's good.
Yeah, no, it's totally good. And I'm trying to take up cooking, but I don't seem to be very good at it. But
Cooking with Kelly.
It's really rough, boo-boo. It's really, really, really rough.
For effort. How about that?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Appreciate you. Come through with waves. Hold on. Pause. Bow your head. Bow your head a little bit. Let me see this. Come through waves. Come through slicks. What is that? Oh. Is that waves, baby?
No, girl. This is just a little edge control. What? Don't mind me.
You're fabulous all the way around. So we have
a
lot to talk about. So shout out to Sweetness, Sasha, your host squad, first and foremost. They're awesome.
Thank you.
But mommy, is it 6 years? 6 years, is it?
Yeah, it's been 6 years. 6 years for videos, 6 years to like actually release like a single with a video. Like it's been 6 years.
And let me tell you what, you know why I found it hard? Because you have that, you're like that artist that truthfully everybody loves. And it's just like, we love Kelly. We just love Kelly. It's just, I don't know, we just love Kelly. So, but you've been so consistent in, we got a lot to get into, child.
Let's do it. Let's give it all to me. Give it all to me.
Hold on, if you're ready, say, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
One more time. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, that's hot.
Is it too early?
I think it's early for that. Oh, there it came.
Yeah. Okay, too early. So for me, it's like, and a lot of people, you've just been so consistent. You've been on shows, you've been executive producing, you've been like just consistent. And
thank you.
For you to come out with music now, I think it's what, of course, you know, your fans have just been waiting for it.
Yes.
Before we even touch on coffee.
Yeah.
I had like, can I be real with you? Can I just be honest?
Please, that's the only way to be.
Like, there was like a whole list of questions I was going to ask. I say, we talking to Kelly. Let's get from the beginning.
Okay.
Like, before Destiny's Child, like, we just want to talk because you're a mom, you're a wife, you're an executive producer, you're a singer, you're a songwriter, you're an author. I don't even know how much you have time for that, but let's get to the beginnings, like the kid Kelly from that. Like, how was it for you growing up?
It was really good for me. Like, you know, growing up in the A and having my mom, I was like raised with my mom and my aunts and my great aunts. And, but I love music. I've always loved music. But Whitney Houston, like the first time I saw Whitney Houston sing, I just thought that singing was the most like easiest thing. And it felt like it was like an escape for me as a kid. So, yeah, I've always been drawn to music. It's always made me feel alive. I remember the first time singing. I actually remember the first time singing in front of an audience.
What was the song?
Well, it was the church.
Come on.
It was the church.
Come on.
And I had this big poofy cupcake looking dress on. You know how it was in them days with them socks that like roll and you got the little ruffles on the side of them. That was me. And I sang this song called I Want to Walk and Talk with Jesus. And I just remember the little ladies with their church hats moving and just the stillness of them clapping their hands, like all of that just felt amazing to me.
How the song go?
I want to walk and talk with Jesus in each and every day. I want my life to be an example for him in every way. I want to teach my brothers and sisters. I think I'm singing the wrong song. I don't remember the lyrics.
But that was enough to have them aunties and grandmas and mamas like, yes, Lord.
Yes, to push me. And then my mama started making me sing the theme song to Amen. Shine on the light from heaven, Lord. So I would always sing that. She'd be like, sing, baby, sing. So I'm really grateful that my mom like pushed me to sing, but not in an aggressive way, just in a way where she saw it made me happy. And my mama was a nanny, and her job moved us from Atlanta to Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
And in Houston, Texas was where I met Latavia in the first version of Destiny's Child.
Do you guys still communicate? Do you guys still?
I mean, sometimes I think I spoke to Latavia the end of last year.
Okay.
End of last year, and I just spoke to Latoya like via text through I think Instagram like a couple of days ago because she's pregnant.
Oh, congrats.
I know she's pregnant. She looks so beautiful. And yeah, so like Latavia and I went to school together. She brought me in, like I became a part of the group, and like me and like we we're out there doing our thing, and and one thing led to another, and we became Destiny's Child.
Yeah. And for you, do you remember that first time that you guys stepped on the stage together, that feeling? Because you did it in the church, you did it with your family, but that first time, what was that feeling like? All of you as a group, you practiced so hard, and it's like, here we are.
I don't remember. It was so many. If I'm being honest, it was so many performances that we did. Like I remember warming up. I remember warming up with B one day, and we were doing like these like scales and stuff, and then we went out there. I think it was a daycare. Was it a daycare or like the center in Houston, Texas that we were at?
Yeah.
And but we got on there. We just loved performing together, and I remember like admiring something about each of the ladies that I just found so awesome in them. And
that's beautiful. Yeah. So people are, I know we gonna get the coffee, y'all. Hold on, we gonna get the coffee. And you dropped the video last night, pero we're gonna put a pin in that. We're not getting into that yet, mommy. We're not gonna get into that.
Okay.
So now we're in the mode of we do the judging for X Factor. How did that take place?
Oh, for X Factor here.
Yeah.
So I did X Factor here. That was years ago with Simon, Paulina Rubio, and Demi Lovato.
Yeah.
And that was like just a year, but we had a really good time. And Demi's just sugary. I just love me some Demi Lovato.
Is there a particular, or will there ever be a time where you think you'll maybe pick up an artist or look for artists in the future?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, because the thing is I find it really interesting that like, and I think I've had my own taste of this, to where you like, you have to like really be in a space to where you're just not thinking about being an artist yourself, because you want to pour all of yourself into an artist, and you want to be able to do that. And it feels like the energy's reciprocated and it's appreciated. And I don't see that just yet, but I know it's coming.
I'll be honest, we just want more music from you right now.
Yeah, so see, that's not,
That was a fan question. We just want your music right now, okay?
I appreciate that.
No worries. So even executive producing, you had your special, was it Merry Little Christmas?
Merry Little Christmas,
that's your executive produce.
Yes.
What
I loved it. I definitely am going to be, dang, how do you say that? I'm definitely going to be producing more movies.
Are we going to do more love movies, or are we going to do horror or comedy?
Horror scares me. It's funny enough, like my first movie was a horror movie, like with Freddy versus Jason.
Right.
But I was petrified every day on that set. Like walking from my trailer, because we mostly shot at night, like walking from my trailer to the set, I was like this with a flashlight looking. I know Freddie and Jason like weren't real
Right,
per se,
right, right.
but that lake and those memories of my brother scaring me with those like films, yeah, man, torture, torture, torture.
So we are working on some more movies in the future.
Definitely. Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Is that with your
Definitely.
husband as well, or just with you?
Yes, with my husband as well. Yes, he's found a flow in that. He like really enjoys it, and I really enjoyed it. And we had worked with some really great partners on it as well, for sure.
Beautiful. Some people say, "Oh, I remember. I almost forgot about Freddie and Jason." Yes, Kelly was in there. You really
Yep. Only black girl in there,
come
Toki.
on. Well, you didn't pass first. You didn't die first, did you? No, you
No,
didn't.
I didn't. What I loved about the director, he goes, I feel like if I let you die first, your fans will come after me. I was like, yeah,
I'm
they will.
glad you know this.
Yeah, they will.
Glad you know this. Glad you know this.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
we have movies down packed. We have. We're gonna get. I want to get to the music last because that's like
No problem.
this music video. I
Yeah.
want. I don't even want to touch that yet because I watched it last night early this morning. Stayed up till 1 o'clock, Kelly. It was
Did you?
like melanin,
Fine.
melanin. That's all.
Yes, melanin.
Awesome. Stick up internet. Stick up in. So we also have our book. You're an author.
Yes. Whoa Baby. Whoa Baby is a book that I did. It's Whoa Baby. It's a guidebook for moms who feel overwhelmed and freak the fuck out, basically.
Was that your
Um, It was. It was. I mean, mine was really crazy because, like, right after I had my son, I actually lost my mother. So, like, all these things happened and, like, emotions and everything that normally happens when women have babies. But I was so blessed to have such a support system. And my sisters, my mama T, my mom's friends who became like my aunts and mothers, like, I was so loaded with love,
Yeah.
and they filled me up at a time where I didn't know if I was coming or going, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I'm just so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for my tribe, so grateful for my tribe, because they loved on me in such a pivotal time in my life. So yeah.
And I know some people are listening. We have some women who are moms and
Yes.
some dads as well who might be single dads.
Yeah.
Do you remember what was one moment, if you are, able to share like one moment during that time that you remember that was just like, whoa, I need help?
Um,
Like that. Can you show us that situation? What did that look like? Because I know somebody's going to be able to relate.
I remember I didn't get enough sleep.
Sleep,
I
no,
think
sleep,
that's really the main thing. When you don't get enough sleep, when you feel like you're the only source for this new life,
yeah,
and everything comes from you. You know what I mean? So when you feel I felt overwhelmed at one point in time. And I remember calling one of my sisters and them saying, you just got to take it day by day. And me feeling like I had to be the perfect mom.
yeah,
And there's no such thing as a perfect mom. Like, we make our own rules along this, and our children are going to love us regardless. I think that there has to be respect on both sides. Like,
nice.
you respect the fact that they're new to this earth and they don't know what just happened because they were just warm straight inside of like your body, hearing a nice heartbeat. Like, all of that just plays into all of this. And I think if there's anything I learned, even like being in this quarantine, is that like kids are like doing certain things and we're like, why are they being so spastic right now? The same way we're trying to figure it out, they're trying to figure it out. So I think that happens for both the mother and the child, and for the father as well, or for a spouse as well, or a partner as well. Like, when you have a child, you're all trying to figure it out and you're trying to find a rhythm. So rhythm is hard to find.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that overwhelmed me, because I was so used to being in charge of everything and having OCD and being like, we're going to do this at this time and this at this time. The baby's like, nope, I want to sleep at the opposite time. And you know what I mean? The husband got to catch up on his rest and you need your rest and whatever. So just finding a flow, for sure.
Nice. And speaking of that, that brings up a good question, because we ladies, we can be, she's doing it. When you talk about finding that rhythm and always being in charge, and we know from the song Dirty Laundry that everybody attached to, like, child, when you know what you did when you put that song out. You know what you did. Women had their napkins out and laid up on the floor with that song. You touched your heart with it, like, for real. And we thank you for just being open with your records and just being just relatable. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Speaking of like relinquishing control, and when you found that Mr. Right,
Mm-hmm.
your now husband,
Yeah.
how were you able to, what's the word I'm trying to, how are you able to relinquish control? Because when you're in a partnership, it's like you kind of have
It's
to.
hard.
How did you do
It's
it?
hard. It's hard. It's honestly hard. And I think it's not necessarily like relinquishing control as much as it is you both finding your flow and space with each other. Because like I remember watching someone I love deeply get married and looking at them saying these vows going, that's some real shit.
What they say, girl? What they say?
You know, like I do. And, you know, like all the vows, like, you know, all of that. Like that's, I said, I literally watched these two people. I was like, whoa, I ain't saying that to anybody until I'm ready. So you should have seen me on my wedding day. I was like, my husband was like, you okay? Just stop crying, you okay? I was I was like, oh my God, because I've been like waiting all this time to say this to my husband, but now like I really mean it. I really, really mean it. So it was just
that's
I might post that picture for our anniversary.
Can you post it and tag us, please? Can you?
I will definitely tag you. I might post that because he was like, you like wiping my tear off, like, you all right? You gonna be all right?
But you gotta tag Stitches and the Beat. This is what.
Okay. I got you.
Do you remember what you said? Now I'm interested. What did you say?
Yes, our vows are actually on a plate in our house.
What did you say, Kelly?
Hold on, I have to go get the plate, boo-boo.
You don't remember? You've been waiting all that time. You don't remember what you said?
Well, that was 6 years ago. I basically said I was gonna love him till death do us part. But our last moment, God bless our pastor, who helped us write it. It was we got this. That was like the last message for both of us in both of our vows, which was, we got this. Like, I am ultimately yours. I only belong to you. I only have eyes for you. Like, basically, I'm paraphrasing here. But yeah, it was that. And yeah, I meant every word. I was like, look, if I'm here, like, I'm going to figure this out. Because the truth is, I think that like sometimes where marriage gets like in flux is because we're stuck in like an old way or an old space that we were in, where we're just like in a space by ourselves. You know, it's a brand new space with another person, and you sharing your space mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally with them, and you're bringing in some old habits that you don't even mean to bring in. So here come the old habits with somebody else who has the same set of old habits, and they do this. You know what I mean? Because you're trying to find your way. And they don't do it intentionally. It just happens. So I said, you know, there came to a point where I was like, I'm going to figure this out, because it doesn't matter who I'm with. They're going to have their own set of shit anyways. And I want to figure this out. Let's just focus on this, because you're my person. I'm your person. And I love you with every fiber of my being. But we got this.
Wow. Come on. Is that a song? We got this.
No, it's not a song.
That sounds like a song, Kelly.
Aha.
It just wants credit, but I don't want payment. That's a fine. Okay.
No, you want payment, boo-boo. You want payment.
No, you're right. Give me my credits. Give me my points.
Yes, give me my coin.
So what's in your cup? Hashtag, like, what's in it?
This is, so I drank my cup of coffee already, so I just keep pouring water in here because I've had 2 cups of coffee already. And if I have one more, I'm going to be like this. I can't do it. I can't do that this morning.
We don't went from relation, because this is really what she's all about. Like, we really delve into what and how you do it. It almost turned into like a relationship couple thing 101.
Yes.
If y'all have questions below, because I know I got my single folks in here. Before we switch over to the music and what you got in that cup and talking about coffee and after dark, what you be doing after dark. Oops.
Now coffee with Kelly after dark, there's like 3 shots of whiskey in my cup with coffee.
What you did. I synced what you did. But back to your relationship before you got married. And I know for my single people out there, what was your mindset and how did you prepare for that?
Well,
how did you prepare?
I was in Miami, actually. You know, I lived in Miami for 7 years of my life.
Right. You were with us. Ain't seen
that was so Those were the days. Those were the days. But you know, I had a lot of fun in my single days. I actually was blessed with a home that I worked really hard for in Miami on the beach, and would enjoy that time with my friends and my girlfriends. We were traveling. What else? I just for like giggles and fun and fitness, I had like a stripper pole in my house just so I could learn how to do that. And yeah, I had fun in my single days.
So you had a good time.
I had a damn good time.
You had a good time. Okay, so we'll get there. Well, we have people commenting. The guy's a lucky guy. Your husband's a lucky guy. So we're for you because you're a mommy, you're a wife, you're an author, and just doing amazing things. And we're excited for this new music, Kelly.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So let's swing into coffee.
Okay.
How did that, unless you want to get something else before that, what you want to do?
No. I'm enjoying this because no one's asked me from the beginning, like for a while. So this keeps me on my toes. I'm like, yeah, girl, what were you doing in the beginning? Like, you know, forget.
I do want to touch on that because somebody did mention this. Music for you, because you know how when people sing, when people draw, there's always that thing that you do that becomes an outlet for you. Mm-hmm. Was music and singing that for you?
Absolutely. Yeah,
go on.
No, go ahead.
Do you remember like one of the toughest moments that you've gone through, and that if you want to share with us, you realize that, wow, music, this is my outlet?
I mean, I think it's been several times. I think you brought up Dirty Laundry. That was a big one for me.
Yeah.
I think it's actually time for another one. It's time for me to write another one. It's like, which is probably what I need to do actually in this quarantine. I think that sometimes, like some stuff that's like a little bit harder to say, like I'll just push it back. But this one actually keeps like yearning. So it's funny that you asked that question. That means I'm supposed to do it. But this one keeps yearning to come back up.
What's it? Can you give us a mention?
It's like literally simply what we were just talking about, you know, love of yourself and like marriage and life. And like, I mean, my mother, like I do touch on that on the album now. I'm really, really excited to share that song. I'm sorry. I'm so excited now because I literally like am thinking about that specific song, and like I allowed myself to be vulnerable on this album, but I think I have to go and do one more for that.
Go in the corner. Go in that prayer closet, go in the corner and write.
Yes, and go on and write it.
Part 2. So one thing I really love, it's like when you see people love their craft, even as you're talking about the music, it's like you're excited.
Yeah, I am. I'm like dumb excited. Yeah.
So who is on this album and when are we getting it?
Well, you know, I don't have any features just yet. I think that like I sat with the record with my team and we were just going and listening through songs, and I haven't heard anybody yet. I've always done features. Of course, like came from a group. So I found it, and one of my best friends said, I think it's actually refreshing that you don't have anybody on anything right now. I was like, yeah, because I've always done collaborations, but I want to do something unexpected. So I don't know what that would be just yet, but I do want to do something that's out of the norm.
Pero mami, I don't know if this is too far-fetched. I'm just hot. Sip on it, sis. Let me get my mic. Just sip on it. If we get like we okay with just everything, Kelly, and then after like some remixes, fine, people want to do that, but like the last song, like you know, like the Destiny's Child, and like do a real, not even heavy music, but just your vocal. All of the Destiny's Child, like one time only for Kelly Rowland's album. 2020. I don't know, but that just come to me.
Okay. Well, I mean, It's not just me. It's two more of us. So everybody's like, she asked for us. Yeah, by the way, there's not a place that I go that somebody's not asking that question, which is all good. I completely respect that because let me tell you something. Beyonce and Michelle Williams are two of the closest people to me, and that's the best collaborating that I can do.
Nice.
For sure.
And you guys always do a wonderful job together. So I'm excited for that. Somebody mentioned you and Cardi B.
Oh, I love Cardi.
You and Megan? That would be cool.
Well, you know, Megan's from Houston.
Yeah, come on, Texas gals.
Come on, Texas.
Come on, gals. So
that would be dope too.
Our album is coming soon. We don't have a date yet, right?
I do not have a date. And I feel like I put my foot in my mouth when I start talking to like album dates and stuff like that, especially because like we're in a quarantine and the next record that I'm going to put out definitely needs a video.
Yeah. And
it needs a video. And I feel like Destiny's Child just set me up. Like we provided so many visuals for everybody. And now I'm like, that damn Destiny.
That damn day.
I love my girls, but I'm like, God, dog. Everybody's like, oh no, but that need a video. Well, what you doing, girl? That's like they be snapping on me. So I get it. It's
but
cool.
Sis, you came through with this coffee video though.
Thank you.
Thank you. Melanims. Can I tell you the truth though? If you haven't seen Coffee, you have to go see the video. It dropped today, like 1 o'clock Eastern time. Was it 9 o'clock time?
Yeah.
Okay, so go see it. 103.5 The View, go see it. I'm not gonna lie, Kelly. Can I tell you the truth? Stitch is gonna tell you the truth. Can I tell you the truth?
Please. You're on something.
See the video, and I'm like, Kelly. And I'm like, yes, I'm doing my little bop, and I'm listening. And then I see the scene. I'm like, Kelly, what is that? What is under your shirt? What is under your shirt? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, a nipple? We had to free the nipple, honey. Free her. Society has suppressed her and tried to tell her that this is just not right. And this is a body. It's a body. It's a woman's body. And I was just like,
But I'll tell you, the visuals on there were just gorgeous.
Thank you.
The hair.
Nikki Nelms did the hair. She actually has a special on Wednesdays called Walk-In Wednesdays. Yeah, and she's incredible. Like Zoe Kravitz, Janelle Monáe. She's just very creative and thinks out of the box when it comes to hair. And she's also a really great friend of mine. So I called her up and she definitely blessed me with her skills. And I love her.
It was gorgeous. And you guys have to go. It was nicely done. It was just beautiful. And now, what role did you play in making that video, that music video?
I paid for it. I paid for it. Every last cent. I paid for it. And we shot it in Miami, actually.
Oh.
We shot the video in Miami. And it was a day where we had like literally 3 or 4 thunderstorms. It rained like 3 or 4 times that day. And each time, like, it was so interesting because, like, as soon as it rained and the thunderstorm really bad, then it was, like, pushed away. Wow. And so another friend of mine, shout out to Angela Meadows, she's a hairstylist in Miami, too. She goes, oh, girl, that wasn't nobody but Doris, which is my mother's name. My mother's name is Doris. So it's like a spiritual moment that happened, too, because it was like 3 or 4 thunderstorms. So I felt like it was just moving. Wow. She kept moving it out the way. It was so beautiful.
It was beautifully done. And just
thank you.
You're like, sis, you making me like, I gotta go to the gym after watching that video. Like
me too. Do you know what the first 2 weeks? No. Wait 1 second. Do you know what the first 2 weeks of quarantine was for me?
Tell me.
Food. Like me and my son, we cooked and I'm having to clean up for all of that mess that I started. We made cookies, we made cakes because I was trying to keep them busy. Right. We made pasta. We had ice cream, we barbecued, we had French fries, we had hamburgers. I remember the first week of quarantine, 3 days in a row, I lost my mind. I was like, fool, you got to come out with this video? You better get your life. So I was like, okay, time to, like make sure like I don't care about being skinny. Let's make that very clear. I don't think that you should be focused on being skinny, but I do think that we as a society should care about each other enough to be healthy.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And skinny is not healthy. Healthy is whatever your body structure needs to be. You know what I mean? Like whether it's giving your body more vegetables or it's giving your body more water or it's giving your body, you know what I mean? It's not that to me. And I think I've learned that. And because I lost my mother to cardiac arrest. So I'm like, I want to know more about how I can extend my time with my son on this earth. That's all it's about for me.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth. Mental health is wealth.
Come on. Yeah. So during this time, how do you, speaking of mental health and physical health, we know the first days went in like, that's fine.
Yes.
So how does mental health look for you and physical health now, especially during these times?
Well, I still have my therapy sessions on calls like this, video calls like this. I have meditation with myself. I do meditation with my son. If I need a minute, that's what I call it. I'm like, y'all about to drive me crazy. I need a minute.
Need a minute.
I need a minute. And then I will so quietly walk myself to my room or my bathroom, take a couple of deep breaths, and call it a day. Yeah.
So taking a second, taking a minute. And that's
you have to.
You know what? I did that actually yesterday. Like I felt like a real pain in the center of my head. And it was like coming hard on me. I'm like, hold on now. All right.
Yeah.
Come on. And I literally like had to take a second and just rest. So you're right. Like take a moment.
Just a moment.
So before we get into our coffee record, we talked about the video a little bit. 3 things that you need in self-quarantine, like while you're self-quarantining.
Peace, like a little like, still away moment. A little nook. I don't care if it's a corner. I sometimes like to excuse myself just to a corner just to woosah.
Minute.
Yeah. If I'm being honest, a good pair of sweats. And a good t-shirt, because I feel like, okay, I still have to have some sort of like, flow. So I want to find like a t-shirt or in a pair of sweats that make me feel cute.
Nice.
And wine.
Wine. What kind of wine are we doing? Wine connoisseur.
I mean, I like a good cab. But on a day where I'm just like, oh, I feel like I want to sip this one slow, I'll have whiskey.
Come on, a good old whiskey gal.
I love whiskey. It's so good, especially when you get a good one. It's just smooth.
Go down your throat. We use that in our culture for like to clear if you have a cold or something, for like a hot
toddy. Hot toddy.
You know about a hot toddies?
I know everything about a hot toddy. I'm a Southern girl.
What's in your hot toddy? You put, because somebody might be sick, right?
So I do. Somebody, true. Oh man. I do lemon, water, honey, whiskey. Yeah, that's it. Lemon, water, honey, whiskey.
No ginger?
Sometimes I do ginger.
Somebody said same.
But sometimes I do ginger, but my husband actually he and I like sip on ginger tea first thing in the morning, and we squeeze lime into it. It's really good for your body.
Okay, good stuff. Yeah. So we got what we need during self-quarantining, and we definitely need a pen and a pad and a recording system because we want to know when the next album is coming. So you said we don't have a date yet, but we know that there will be a part 2 for like a dirty laundry type of thing.
I won't say part 2, but there will be stories told on this album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we know that that's coming soon, but right now our focus is on coffee.
Yes.
And you are just a delight, sis. You really
are.
You. And we pray nothing but the best for you. How was it? And I know we got to wrap up soon. How was it making coffee? Like, what train of thought were you in?
I want for the video or the song or both?
Both. Both the song and the video.
The song, I love the way Sid delivered it. Sid from the internet wrote the song.
Right.
And the way she did it on the demo, I was like, God, I just want like that. Her essence is just so effortless because that's who Sid is. She's such a beautiful artist. And I recorded that song like over 10 times because I tried to like oversing it the first time, and then I went way too far like into chill mode. And then one day I had the perfect amount of whiskey. And I sang it the way I delivered it, how I've been wanting to deliver it the past couple times that I recorded it. And I'm so grateful because the producers, the producer and my vocal producer was so patient with me because I'd be like, this sounds really great. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It ain't right. It doesn't evoke like an effortlessness that I feel like we as melanin filled, coffee colored filled, different coffee hues filled women like should always have. You know what I mean? I feel like for so long society has always been like, or we felt like society is making us feel like you know, until you see me, am I something or am I worthy? And now it's just like, no, you're going to see me and all of my greatness and all of, you know what I mean? And unapologetically happy and confident and a knowing in my sexuality. And I wanted that. And I wanted women to feel seen in the video. That's why it made, like, we were very, very critical of the casting. And I just thought, I couldn't have done this video without these beautiful women.
Wow.
And I always feel like I heard someone say, you share the light, you sparkle brighter. And now it started something in me to where I want to have like so many different women of different, of course, backgrounds and hues and sizes and everything in every video that I do. Because I feel like I'm not just one woman by myself. I'm great with all these other women as well. Like, you know what I mean? I have a confidence in myself, but I just love like celebrating us all together.
But it was beautifully executed and just showcasing the melanin and hearing why that was so important for you to do that. And I think it was executed properly.
Thank you.
So thank you for sharing that. Anything else, sis, coming up that you want the beautiful people to know? You got your family, your music, your movies. What else are you like? What are you not doing?
I want to do everything, to be honest. So in this quarantine, I've come up with 3 other concepts that I'm writing down today. And I want to continue with more films and more TV as well. I enjoy it. And of course, like, I'm done with this record, so I cannot wait to share that. But the love that I received from last night until this morning, even the words that you're saying to me, I genuinely appreciate, because yesterday I woke up wanting to pull all of my hair out because it's been 6 years and, you know, the industry's changed so much. And if I'm being transparent, like, I've been here since 1990. Exactly. So... 97 or 8. Yeah. Dark Child 99. No, Dark Child 99. Rodney said it. So it's been a long time. And now I feel grateful. I feel an overwhelming sense of gratefulness to still be here, to still have people that care. And I'm grateful.
And we do, sis. And we pray that that joy carries you, not just throughout the day, but throughout this time. You're so gifted and you have this essence about you, like even through the IG live, I'm not even in front of you. And like, you know what I mean? You just So we just wish you well, sis, and just keep going. We want this album.
I can't wait to break the album down with you. We'll have to do that when that time comes. And hopefully, and then I can come to Miami. We should sit and have coffee, but we need to have whiskey and not coffee.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
Yeah. You see, I'm pointing the finger at you.
I know you are. You mean it.
When this is over, you come to Miami. You don't come to 103.5 to be. You don't come to Stitches. You don't come to the beat. It's gonna be a problem.
I'm coming.
Okay.
No one has to twist my arm for me to come to Miami. I'm coming.
No, come to the station so we can sit down and parlay.
No, we will. I know exactly where I'm gonna stay. I know exactly. Look at me. I know exactly where my food spots are. Although this time when I come, I want some Caribbean food, some good Caribbean
Okay.
food.
Oh, baby, don't worry. We got the Caribbean food. We got the Creole. We got the.
Yes.
Are you baby? Don't worry. Somebody did ask before we go, because I know Sasha gonna hit me up. You hear me?
Yes.
An IG live concert. Is that in the works?
Oh, that's a good idea. I haven't. Yeah, that's a good idea. I should think about that. How would I want that to be? I could have a cute little setup in my backyard and perform it.
And like just sing.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
All right.
Okay.
It's mental note. Got it.
No fans come through and ask me, boop, drop it in the mind. So, sis, we thank you so much. Anything else you want the people to know? Of course, download Coffee. Go
Yes.
the video, and we're listening to it right now. Anything else?
No, we on the vibe now. I appreciate you guys.
So I got to teach you this one thing, and it's going to make sense for you. So we have our Creole word of the day, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to say a word, and then you have to repeat it.
Okay.
Okay.
Does this need to be in the microphone? You make me feel like I need to grab a microphone. Why grab a... This is like my air detox spray.
No. Coffee cup. Kelly, get your coffee cup.
Okay.
And I noticed how when you do the Kelly After Dark Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? You promote like Black businesses. I love that. And community programs.
Black and bold, Black owned. And what I love the most is that a percentage of their sales goes to kids in inner city communities. They like really care. And I'm just proud to be able to partner. Cool.
And we love it. And thank you you do more than just music. You give back to the community as well. So we thank you for your heart, sis.
Thank you. Well, the community pours into me with so much love, and I appreciate it. So it's reciprocated.
You ready for this word?
I think I am.
Okay. So you repeat after me. Moi remé.
Who?
What? Moi.
Moi? Wait, what am I saying?
I'm going to tell you. It ain't like,
okay.
I'll do that to you. Moi.
Moi.
Remé.
One more time.
Remé.
Remé.
Café.
Café.
You know what you said?
Remé café.
You know what you said?
No.
I love coffee.
Oh, okay.
Those say stitches ain't never teach you nothing. You hear what I say?
Remé café.
We got it. We love it. Kelly, you're fabulous.
Thank you, boo. You're fabulous. Thank you for having me.
I'm going to play this music in the background and go on and tell people about coffee. Just introduce it while I play it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And you can sing a little bit. Let me put this microphone on because we going to sound. Hold on. Watch it. Watch this.
Okay.
Watching it. You heard that?
Oh, okay.
Hello? Hello? Okay. Go ahead, Kelly. Introduce.
This is Coffee and Sex in the Morning.
Yeah! Come on, Kelly. Do a little bop before you sign up.
I know I'm off beat because you know this thing is late.
It's a little lag. Is that too much? Okay, ready?
Hey!
We love you, sis. God bless you. You are fabulous, and we are going to continue to support you. Just
thank you. That's literally Michelle calling me on the other line. So I gotta go. Bye.
Love ya. Bye. Thank you for watching, guys. Kelly Rowland, she's fabulous. Go check out her single. We love our family. We love you. 103.5 The Beat. And of course, shout out to Sweetness, Sasha, the whole Kelly Rowland squad. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please be safe out there. Marcy, hey, Sugar Pie. Let me turn off this mic because this is too dang on much. Okay, let me get back on air. Remember, you still have a chance to win $1,000, help with your bills. But hopefully you're staying safe, family. Download Kelly's new single, Coffee, and go watch the video. It's beautifully done. Hey, Dada. Hey, LD. Thank you. Thank you, Dad. Okay, let me get back to the air. I love you guys. Right quick. Hold on. Wait. And dance. What it be like? And dance. DJ Mark Dollar music. Monk, Sun, Time, Royal Diamond, Brandy, Dead Eye, Daddy, Lorene from Brazil. I'm calling y'all out until I have to peel. How you feel? Caesar Vito. Color 08. DM. Wait, Loki. Check out his music. Jamaica. Wagwan USA. I got 4 more people to shout out today. Gardy. Evans. OT. Oh, Patricia. Okay, yeah, I got to go. I'm sorry. Miss K. She everywhere. No excuses. Vicky Financial. Jamaica. Wagwan. Naturally Juicy 1. Sergio 4. Patricia May. Gigi Girly. Hey. Sade Official. Curly Patricia. Kenya Wave. Caesar Vito from Brazil. What flag is that? Oh, Lord, I know my flags. Ashkai. Oh, Lord. All right. Love you guys. Have fun. Swinny! Hey, Swinny. VP Hip Hop. We love you guys. Willie, Reveal, Lona. Y'all gonna keep making me. Y'all stop. Jay Ministry. What's up, Jay? What's up, Joshie? Dazzy, Lizzie. Lord, stop commenting so I can go. Bradgy, different. Brag, different. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta go. My boss gonna get mad at me. Cheek, Martin, Mr. Monty V. Okay. Ava.